Hey there, you know the name, you know the face, it's DJ K, and you are welcome to the Get Down podcast. This is a new season of the Get Down podcast, and then this season promises to be fun. We are going to have neck-racking conversation, mind-busting conversations that are going to have you on the edge of your seats, what I say. So that is what we are going to offer you in this new season of the Get Down podcast. To kickstart this season, I have my brother here. It's somebody you've already been seeing always, almost all the time. Mark Tonto. My brother, you're welcome to the Get Down.
Bro, thanks.
Charlie, you who watch it, you know. You've been away for a while, but welcome.
Yeah, bro.
So today on the Get Down podcast, our conversation is going to be simple. Now we are going to lay our conversation to this topic. We are talking about dating a Ghanaian woman. We are going to be talking about, the experiences, how it is dating a Ghanaian woman, how fun it is, the ups, the downs, the funny moments, the joyful moments, the fights, because I have the notion, sometimes I usually say this, they say, dating a Ghanaian woman is like a job, so you have to be paid for it at the end of the month. So the presidency, they have to address this one. It is a special call. My brother, so today, that's our conversation for today. So tell me, how has your experience been? I know you dated a Ghanaian woman before. You can't tell me because you know that Ghana has said you've never dated anybody outside. Or have you dated any girl outside Ghana before?
Oh, Charlie, no.
Okay. So far, just give me a brief way. How has it been? With your experience with Ghanaian women. How has it been so far?
Alright, Charlie, so thanks for having me here once again.
You're always welcome, my brother. Well said.
Back to your question.
Uh-huh.
Charlie, dating a Ghanaian woman, it has been, should I use the word interesting? It has been very interesting, As a Ghanaian guy, dating a Ghanaian woman, Charlie, it has been the best moments.
Really?
Yeah,
I like that. It seems you've had your first share of the fun. Oh, yeah. It has been the best moment of your. Are you serious about that?
Charlie, it was fun. It was interesting. It was a whole lot.
It is because you are still dating. You are dating, so it is.
It is.
So put it
so
in the present.
Interesting,
It is so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Okay. So ever since you started dating, what has been one of the most interesting downsides? I want you to let's start with let's start with the downsides of the relationship. Ever since you dated Ghana, what has been the most yawa can say the most yawa moment of a relationship with a lady, a Ghanaian woman? It might not be one. It might as many as you have. You can just bring it up.
Charlie,
Yawafo, you like that? You like that word?
Yeah. It has been the upbringing. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
2, cultural differences.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, societal behavior.
Mm-hmm.
As we all grew up in certain societies and all that, But most importantly, the Yawafo thing has been the upbringing.
The upbringing.
Yeah, because
can you narrow it down? What specifically with the upbringing?
Okay, so the upbringing issue. I'm not going to mention anybody like an ex or something.
No, don't mention anybody. It's a conversation. An experience. Maybe if you say it's me, maybe the person might realize it when you're name me and but we are just.
So apparently, I met one lady I was interested in.
Yeah.
We started a conversation and a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I initially the conversation we had a vibe. You get it. We had a vibe. The first day we met, we were so cool. We were talking to each other. We were vibing. So I saw it to be like something we can take it further.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got more close to the person, I realized that Charlie, the upbringing issue, it be some way be. But it was so in contrast with the way I was brought up, and it wasn't tough. It was tough for me, but I think to her it wasn't. But then we had to mutually understand each other, then go our separate ways. Because, for example, even in like normal chats as we did text, there are some things she said she never wanted to find out from me, or like she never expected me to maybe ask her or something. Let's say asking her how your day was. She was telling me it was I mean it was a question I shouldn't be asking her. I want to use that word.
Are there people like that? Well,
oh yeah,
this seems.
I mean, she says so. Her reason was,
okay.
I asked her what her reason was, and her reason was, if I should ask her how her day was going, if it's bad or it's been going bad, what can I do for her? But then I can't.
Is that much of a reason not to even ask? Because I mean, you don't really have to do anything. You can share a word of motivation or whatever if she had a bad day or something. So okay, that's
sometimes I ask
that is a weird one.
Sometimes I ask what's up?
But I know, sir, most ladies are talkatives. Most ladies, they like to talk. Because I remember I've had a fair share of this. I used to sometimes get sort of pissed off. You have a very tiring day, wabra, you get to their house in the evening, you want to talk to your girlfriend, you are talking to her, you are having a conversation, The very moment you ask, how did your day go? That is the end of the conversation involving you. You are not, it's like you are not going to be talking about yourself anymore. It's all about her. And then imagine how tired you are, and then the person is nagging on your phone like 45 minutes talking to you about sending. I mean, it's not like you don't want to know, you want to know, but at least what's the memory? So at least what kind of ask me how my day went. But it's not about you, it's all about so I'm surprised to even hear you say already your own person
so it's all parts, and just as the upbringing that we are talking about. You see, in my home, when daddy or mommy comes from work or a brother comes from school or anything, we sit down to ask, Charlie, how was school? Tell us about it. Whether it's boring or whether it's exciting, we just want to hear. So growing up, I love to talk about how your day has been going, how it goes, and how bad it has been, how good it has been. Maybe I'm not in a good mood, but if you tell me how exciting your day has been, I mean, it might cheer me up. Maybe I'm in a very good mood. You are not in a good mood. If you tell me how bad it is,
try to cheer her up.
Thank you.
It makes sense.
But then I want to have a team with you. Then we can't talk about these little things. We can't just having.
Are there ladies like that? Honestly, I really want to know, because I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing something like that. Because I know it's like. Not to insult ladies, not to insult anybody, but I know most ladies like to nap. They will tell you detailed way, especially ladies who like talking to you. They will give you detailed, occurrences in the whole day. Whatever happened, transpired, you're going to hear everything. So for me to hear you saying this, we have a long way, Charlie. Okay, so aside that.
So
is it okay?
So I was like
drop the other
upbringing and cultural differences and all that.
So okay, talking about cultural differences, have you ever met a lady, proposed to her, and then she will tell you that because of where she comes from, she can't date you? Have you ever had that instance before? You talk to her like you like her, you want to start something with her. But maybe I even say you are an Ashanti guy, you meet her, she's a Voltarian, she's like, no, my people they don't allow us, where I come from, they wouldn't accept you. Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And how did you take it? And why will you transpire like that?
I still don't know her reason for not. Okay, this is how it happened.
That's a reason.
This is how it happened. So she's a nod now. We started talking, vibing and all that.
And then?
I didn't hear from her again. I still don't know why.
That's not that one day.
But initially, she gave me that reason.
She gave you
that was going to be difficult for us to be in a relationship. There and then, we were still vibing. And a whole lot. I mean, I was trying to give an assurance that, yo, Charlie, me, I don't care about this cultural differences and all that. Sorry, I say. You see, that thing, I don't want to, we can't talk about that thing on this platform right now because it's another conversation. This cultural differences and all that, you know. Because most of us, our parents are much involved in those kind of. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Charlie. You see, most of us, our parents are much involved in that kind of thing when it comes to our relationship and people we want to be with. Because of their experience, not because of the experience we are going to have.
It's like and that. Our people, you know. I'm not main can't English as the but most Ashanti people I know are like that. You move to say, you know, long green rices.
Yeah.
Long green rice. I will pay.
The question is
specific about the kind of people they want you to mingle with.
The question is
parents, no.
Say, this is a question to these parents or the parents out there or anybody.
Look into the camera and ask them.
This is a question to the parents out there or anybody who discriminates this ethnicity and ethnic marriage and that kind of thing. You send me to an international school growing up, a daycare, to meet a whole lot of people from various parts of Ghana and various parts of the world. You didn't send me to an Ashanti school. When I went to SHS, you sent me to lecturer now or the tutor where they teach me now.
It might not even be from.
It might not even be from your
hometown.
But then you trusted. No.
The lecturer is always a form part of your family.
You trusted to put your word or your baby
in the
or
care
your
of
child's
somebody.
Care and safety. You get it?
Yeah.
To somebody you don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Regardless of the ethnic group or where the person is from. Even in tertiary and all that. But growing up, growing up too, where will they eat? Where will they buy food? Where even when our parents they go buy stuffs. Charlie, why do we act? Why do you parents act like you want to be around everybody, you love everybody, but when it comes to this relationship stuff, now Asante for to say what can in yimo ye piki.
Asante for more share. This question goes to
you. I don't get it. But as a Christian, I see it to be.
I still love your neighbor as thyself, but
but they have their own reasons. So if your parents are saying this and you would want to go with
what an elder sees. Certain so I mean they have their way.
So
but me personally, like you said, I feel culture and everything is dynamic. Things are changing, so we also have to change with time. That being said, another thing I want to ask you, the yawa thing I asked you, you've spoken about it, but I wanted to know, if you've had a moment where you wish your baby, nene kasana go and mass and answer why you be yawa for sure, in that moment. Have you ever had an experience like that with a Ghanaian woman? Like you meet somebody in town, you approach her, maybe you go and mass and answer you talk to somebody, probably the person was giving you some kind of vibe, you feel that she's probably interested in maybe I'm not kasana later on what to know because there are some girls like that. Have you ever had an experience like that?
Oh yes, I have. And I think
what happened?
That brings me to my third point: the societal behavior.
Drop it.
It be bad. It be bad thing. It be bad thing meeting a Ghanaian woman. It be the worst. You see, meeting a Ghanaian woman or approaching. I said dating.
Okay.
Meeting someone for the first time, approaching her for the first time. Regardless of how you looking, how nice or how good you smell or how presentable you are, she won't do you yawa first. Reason I have to ask them. You see, I once approached someone, and or telling her and I was like, "Hi, how are you?" She was okay. I'm fine. Within the same, within the same, she mentioned their name. Oh, where are you heading to?
I'm out straight answers. That's all Nimo. Maybe I'm not baby and I should go to
listen. Onim me fine. That's fine. Onim me that's fine. Can I escort you? Oh, it's fine. Okay. I want to be your friend. That's the main reason why I approach you. So I want to take your number. Then we can chat later. Okay. She will give the number to you. Oje number ni we are. I feel they are care Juman. Juman. Only my Juman. Kwa fana na no crab crank cake.
Juman na de jim.
Call her morning, afternoon, evening. She know will pick up. You will text her. She will air your messages.
Maybe she wasn't really interested in way, but she did. So, she was trying to be polite.
No, that's not. And
no cry. So say no cry. They won't go anymore.
That's not.
And no cry. They won't go anymore. And no cry. At least she's giving you the audience. She's heard you. She's taking your number. But you know, there are some ladies. Personally, I haven't had that experience. Was I'm somebody who is shy. Not like me. I'm somebody who is shy. And then I one thing I hate is like we make us in my heart or anyhow. So I don't remember the last time probably I approached somebody. I mean, when we share now for me conversation, then maybe let's exchange contacts. If you depend on who chat, then maybe one time we meet, something will happen. Maybe I near casa, then maybe we exchange contacts. So I haven't really, but I've seen instances where maybe will be approach a girl. You know, Ghana we see some. Maybe I then the girl starts being rude towards the person. I don't know. Also, I don't know. Friends, that kind of thing. Yeah. Our people back in Kumasi, they see this plenty. When they I don't know, so what do you want from me? That kind of thing. And then she starts, speaking on top of her voice.
I think it's
so.
I think it's almost everywhere. And you see, they are just learning, because in a polite way, a guy approaches you.
But sometimes guys know to be the way they approach girls is bad. It's bad. The way
that one there. You can't.
Sometimes when you're walking in town, boom, slow as you are so busy. You don't do that. And never myself. You don't.
Okay.
It's not.
So how do we approach? How should know that. How do we approach you,
hello. If the person wants to we are passing by, you see the person, hello. Then you start the conversation. If the person wants to,
so
listen
from the back
to you,
or from the front or from the side.
Because the reason why I would say don't touch somebody is a lot of people don't like you touching them without their consent.
That one may be true.
So I want to me cry me a guy no cry. Say oh friend me now friend who me now bomb me say I don't like it.
That one may be true.
So imagine a lady, and a man so they need a proper kakawati anyway. Then you don't handle a lady. You sit down. So baby you tell hello mommy no I was songs. You don't do that. So at least me I feel say probably if you really want to talk to the person, don't call the person from the back. If you are so bet me who be or any man catching the pants on friend of mine. If you hello, somebody is calling you. Or then why you approach her and you say so no that time no, she wouldn't know that if you knew be on him no. And then she wouldn't know what you want to tell her. What I say. So who could say, take it for you example. So call and then somebody calls you. I say, oh, somebody behind you is calling you. You wouldn't know what the person wants to tell you. If you're out there to form all day, mom, and I be so you wouldn't know. So you stop and watch the person, then you ask, what exactly? Yes. What I say? Yes, then the person will tell you, say.
Okay.
I mean, I feel that is better than for you to obi kwanwa bona what's to the and that is my handling somebody. So even me as a guy, I don't.
But it's not always like that. It's not always like that.
Oh, of course, it's not always like that. But
at times you can see I mean the guys who understand or the guys who agree with me. At times you go see a lady. In pet they walk up for the streets inside. You go approach her from the side. Hello, hi, good evening. You start the vibe. Then she will give you. You see that straight answers. You are saying for the fact that she stood there, fine. We acknowledge that for the fact that you stood there, you gave her the time of the day to, have this conversation with us and be rude to us, fine, we acknowledge that. But being rude, like giving straight answers and all that, it be rude and make you try to justify the fact that you are a lady.
No, I'm not saying somebody giving you straight answers. It's not rude.
It's best you don't give me the contact or your number than to give me the number. Then later,
maybe
I
I'm
would,
also feeling bad. Probably there are people around.
What is feeling?
No, there are people like that. And then there are some people they don't really know how to say no to somebody's face. I don't know if
I know.
Say okay, I said, me fama. O feel say be a bit cause scene. Say be or man. I have friends like that. I know.
Yes, growing up as men, growing up as men, we are being taught rejection most of the time.
Oh, that's not then the 50-50.
No. Not about.
It's either the person is going to accept what you are bringing.
Let me give you an instance. Oh, Papa Choba Kitchi.
Me Papa, me so I no uni around.
Okay. Boys non Papa yet. Yeah, Papa chair by Kitchi. First time in our lives, rejection. Or chair no Jew na ko share for.
No.
Like it be so.
Person just a job for sure.
Chairman, I get her. Like as he teach me how to pedal the thing on, he left me say okay. Now make you drive.
You have to.
Thank you, but you see when it comes to
balance, you are able to balance yourself on the bicycle before so be so another. He's taught you. He teaches you before he leaves you. They don't put you upright on it and then leave you.
Okay.
He teaches you before he leaves
you. He teaching us. He should make us become perfect before he leaves us. He doesn't. No. He just teaches you how to pedal the thing. Then he go left you.
Maybe only teaching style.
In your comment section, they will tell you.
I've forgotten how I even learned how to ride a bicycle, but I didn't really have that experience. The person who taught me, I think my mate so. Now I'm pedaling. What's I say? No, I didn't have that. I didn't use that one. Okramuse. I realize I'm learning the balance. You know, a gym like that. They said the end Oga is so genuine, you know, training with the military way.
You back.
Okay.
And
so back to what you were saying.
Oh, Papa, me pa the amount. Now, Papa and Tama. It doesn't happen to like girls growing up, but men. So you see, the fear. I think most guys don't have the fear of rejection. You get it?
Okay.
Yes, okay. Like myself. Me.
Oh, but the thing is, guys are always the chasers. What you say? We are the one. It's like in the wild, in the forest, you know.
Thank you.
Guys are like the lions. We are the predators, always chasing after them.
And the guys go agree with me.
So
we move.
And I say you take your big L, then you move. You know that.
That's right.
What do you want to do?
So why do you have to be rude before? No. Why do you have to be rude in the first place? Give the number out. Okay, you can't say no. Just as you are saying, there are some people like that. Give the number out. Then you start the act up. Later on, what happens is if they see something of the guy where they start to cherish or they start to like her, then they start come around. But mind you, it's a guy only good friends are it be yawa thing for you. There's one in a minute. What's it?
Yawa there's already hit and run.
Yeah, I be only good friends are. Oh no. So do you think ladies don't talk about us to their friends?
Yes, of course.
They do. So literally guys are going to do that. You buy what at the top.
And man is many be crying hit and run. I know the.
Yeah, so you know, Charlie, that be the yawa thing. Approaching a Ghanaian lady for the first time be the yawa thing.
They won't.
Charlie, me.
Oh, but haven't you had a good experience with a lady before?
A Ghanaian lady. Oh, Charlie, I mean, I've had
the first time maybe I probably met her outside. You are talking to her, she's a vibe. You know, she will vibe with you.
Oh yeah, I've had.
Because in China, like I said, Ghanaian ladies
approaching. No, Charlie, they about.
But most of them,
95% of them will do you yawa.
Will do it,
bro.
Ghanaian ladies, why?
You see,
most people more worried. So if somebody is a boy is no musumanje.
Who say we are moved by what we see. And for females, I'm not saying it for them.
You don't move to everything they see. Why? Wallahi ba konsumo.
How I be never laugh. So you see that. So that be the whole concept. I mean, that's the yawa thing. Yeah. That 3 points now make here. That be the yawa thing. But I'm not saying as a guy, may come experience.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying always it should be the win-win for the guys.
Of course.
Sometimes too, the ladies will give us the time of the day and all that. Then like
I'm
you
so
know,
yes. The chance to be on. What I say, and you know, Oceana be on your new as well. Take your big girl and move.
I like that about ladies.
So you prefer that someone will be upfront with you,
yeah,
upright. If you are obey me to you nicely. Oh, I'm maybe I'm I should talk to you. Oh, can I get your number? Also, now I can give out my number to you. You prefer it that way.
Oh, yeah.
But it pays to be polite to people. Anyways, me personally, I feel that if you are polite to somebody, regardless of the person's intention, the person is showing. Oh, where she will be for the first time, the person wants to have a conversation with you. At least give the person audience, listen to what the person wants to tell you. Or then the person is offering to take your number. Now, person be good. No, please, I can't give out my number. But for you to do the person you are and you. Because a man will pay our.
Sometimes I talk some.
That they feel so entitled to
something.
They feel say, or no free payments or no because I say, maybe at that time, maybe I busy grand when to respond, you grand. And I will be my child. And I hear some.
Oh, sometimes I talk something gives a lady. Now she don't ask here. I approach her way and they won't take your number. Where she dey flex. See that flex it. So I said she will give the number. Say she will give where she do. I said she will spec me before like she won't do that thing. And I'm going to say, Madam, what quarantine office that? I say, and then I may be sending so. I say what? And I'm say what part to MTN SIM card? MTN office that? I say there. And I'm say o SIM card no. O toy no o shame we. No see at the dinner person. And I'm say someone says SIM card no 250 contacts to be saved, right? And I say, yo, me as a day here, my family members 50 kromundro into 200 na can and for numbers na pese me say account.
Now the question is
I say no, she best it laughter away. What can say you I go buy SIM card. Wait, I don't want to take your number. Oh, catch me some of money. Now SIM card that we why not?
Where's get wise? I swear. Charlie, I will use them.
I mean,
I will use them.
It became some funny humorty way we started.
That's nice. That's nice.
You know,
that's nice.
But Charlie, the yawa thing it be the Ghanaian ladies know they try for that thing. You see, it be most. The reason why I say it be most be saying some of them, these three things like the upbringing, the society. They will pass through all these things, but aside that, is how they want to build themselves, how they want to connect. Some of them maybe they understand the way to connect, how to be polite, how to build themselves in a way. You buy what I talk, like how to connect. Maybe okay, meeting K for the first time, being nice to K, wouldn't cost a dime. So why shouldn't I be nice to Kid and walk off?
Okay, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You never know when you meet somebody. You
bow.
So if you meet somebody, later on you might block.
Because sometimes I sat down and was like, is it because of my profession? That's the reason why I feel I have to be always extra nice to people.
But it's not just about profession.
But then I realized that no, it doesn't cost you a penny or a dime just to be.
It doesn't take anything from you to be polite. Politeness is okay. Okay, so let's talk about Charlie. Lately, we see things on the internet talk. You have the Gen Zs, the Gen Z ladies that are coming into the system. What's your take on them?
You watch this movie before.
If you think that they say you are close to, you are close to. I can't there, but we with the fear, the things we see in there.
You watch
the
this movie before?
Yeah, we movie.
How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah, hey, Charlie, this thing they talk there.
I don't want to. No.
This thing
you don't make.
This thing they talk there. Me, hey.
It be analogy.
So you mean say Ghanaian ladies be dragons?
No, it be analogy where I don't make. Make a fini.
The Gen Z girls.
Make a fini. You see that movie?
So if you are
the main character, he go get dragon. As he meet the dragon, you see how he became friends with the dragon, meeting the dragon for the first time and all that. And in France, how each of them met their dragons. Sometimes the movie go further, like the part 2. The mummy came, how the mummy too had a dragon, how they met and all that thing. Yes, it be simple analogy. It be so. Sometimes you will meet your dragon. Where your dragon will be dragon. it will be boot for boot, like how the guy meeting dragon. So I know most people know what I said. That's why I don't want to go straight to the point. That's why they pass that corner there.
So the cracker is a guy, ladies, the Gen Z, the new girls number bus that 2022 up to 25 need their dragons on
dragons.
That's okay, me.
And if you not in a bad way, but
is in a bad way.
No.
And I think
not in a bad way, but
okay.
most ladies go to say give me say
most ladies.
Yes.
You sure say do you think they feel that they are dragons?
No, I'm not saying they are dragons.
Then the cracker is over such a Muslim yet.
And
they are hyper.
I
just a crowd when they see children, you know. Then they do on that. And that's the opposite kind of me come on.
I'm saying, okay, I want to say that things you are being exposed to, and then I ask a son, because back in the days that I mean, growing up, but growing up, you know, how I saw things, how I saw our elderly brothers and fathers and mothers meeting up.
But don't you think? But sometimes I feel say probably it's because of the because of social media and internet. That is why we are seeing things more. Probably back then I was saying, but now internet new one.
But then
I'm just asking.
But then,
I'm not
okay,
saying.
you see, but then growing up, my role model, like someone I was looking up to, was Majid Misha. I wanted to be an actor. Because I love I love the way he was acting. But now on Kosher Majid will Snapchat any our own posting a personal life day in and day out.
Yeah.
You get it? So but then right now somebody loves Nana Mama Brown. Nana Mama go post a Diani Obedi Atari Obeshe. The person wants to wear the same thing, the person wants to eat the same thing. As man Nana Mama become Obefa. But then tamani who those role models no. We are just seeing them maybe in movies or maybe in some shows. In Tiasima, they will say genuinely for the public to learn, or they will depict from like outside. You know, that's what we wanted to learn. But then right now, some are for the screens. Like these people, influencers and all that. Some are for the screens. The person will not practice what he or she is saying. But then we influencer and a lot of people will follow because we influence and to make you follow that.
Girls need to use your money the point you're making.
Yes, most of them are like this girl. I asked her, said on the ball, let me see
I asked her, I
asked her. She sang that song where it bring that kind of challenge. Yeah, that challenge where they pour water, then they do papa thing.
I don't even know, but I know say probably there's something.
Yeah. If you do this challenge today, in the next 20 years to come, would you feel proud of yourself doing that challenge? This is how the influence is right now.
Youthful and exuberant, you know.
So that's what I'm trying to say. This is how the influence is right now. Things we are learning. Oh, Charlie, why do you want to put the dragons?
No, you are talking about dragons over the dragons. So, the person who want to got like the reason why I say they are like dragons. So you have to take them.
Together with the guys, like Samuel Mana.
The Musian twerking, no, it will get twerking out.
Oh, twerking system. For me inside the room, now send there will be a mega twerking.
So Ocean no Abayama.
Ocean no Abayama. Okusian where you honor
TikTok Abayama.
Me find it.
Oh, I lie you.
So you see,
you see what?
How then they do these things, you know, on how then they do these things, you know. Any do musician. You see, the influence is a major factor. Aside that, you know, school, society, and the you pass it through those kind of things, you know. But that influence from the social media, they said I can say some time ago, like not but then of late you see these things plenty on your screens wherever you go, on all social media platforms. So
see, what is the reason why I'm saying they are dragons?
Oh, Charlie.
You want to explain the question? Wallahi, maybe I will let you explain it.
So I'm saying you are talking about these diseases and all that thing.
You did. My minion man pass my mouth. My minion man pass my mouth. So, have you ever had this experience with a lady that you meet for the first time? Maybe probably you exchange contacts. You go, you hit her up. The moment and what's up? And things are bad though. Can you send me money? One day and I say 2 days couldn't read. Can you send me 50 Ghana? Can you send me 100 CDs? Have you had that experience before? Send me 1,000 CDs. Maybe can we hostel fee them my passade. Have you had that experience before?
Oh yeah, I have.
And how did you go about it? Can you tell us the story?
Okay, so we started texting on
I think today, me no come back once.
Yes.
You spoke about somebody, you were watching it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started texting on Facebook. So as we started texting on Facebook, I told her, oh Charlie, I want to be a friend and I want us to
So that's a different person, yeah.
Move the conversation from Facebook to WhatsApp. So she gave me her contacts. I texted on WhatsApp. As I texted her, I was like, how are you? I'm not fine.
Then what came next?
Well, I was wrong. I've not eaten all this morning.
It really bad.
So, oh, that's bad. So what's up? Why have you not eaten? Is there something? Are you not feeling well or what? Then she said, oh, she's not having money. If I could gift her 20 cedis.
You better not come Come genuinely.
Yes. So
she sent me
I did that. Oh, I sent it to her. I mean, going forward, the next day we had a conversation, was nice. The next day, the following day, we had a conversation, was nice. So I think on the 5th day, I was there and I received a call from her. As I pick up the corner, hello baby, I was like,
I can say there are two posts.
What's going on? Baby, no madam for be sending me Charlie then storyline.
I said this guy.
I cry and send me 50 cities.
I see. Bailing girls.
We are talking say I will send you out.
Till
now.
They are breathing fire of
now,
money.
I don't know when I figure say I will send. Like you see that
but it's bad though. It's bad. It's bad.
I know of a
but
friend.
some of the ladies
I know of a lady friend. No, a friend had a lady friend who told me this lady friend, she will wake up in the morning, all the guys in her contacts.
Really?
2022.
And they go lose
a week. Charlie, a week and the money way she will bring up. You see that thing. Then like she they take 20. Oh, I go this place. I need 20 cities too. Then you see some the lady too, she fine. So that some guys too more than 20. So they will say like 100 cities. Sometimes she they talk even 5 cities. Oh, me so my kudi baby, my son she I beg sending me 5 cities. With the guys the lady asking 5 cities, they make her send 50, make her send 20. She will accumulate all of them. A day, she they talk say she they get like 300 cities.
It's a nice business.
If you don't want meet her, she go meet you. You go tap outside. No, she know they do hookah. You don't want meet her, she go meet you. Oh, Okay, let's go to this place. You guys will go sit, have lunch or breakfast or dinner, have a conversation. No be a fee. She will give you that kind of friendship. Things say it be hopeful that maybe in the future you guys can be in a relationship, or she will give you that hope.
If you're guys, you also have to be smart.
You get
smart about it.
You get it, because when you ask her out, she will come, she will show up and all that.
And so why did you? Because we know in this modern age, when you're PR, they expect you to pay. Or maybe you be paying. So know about it. So be paying. You are going to give her free food and food drinks. And who is going to reject that offer?
But you see, you said something.
You can't blame me.
You said something earlier. At times, genuinely, somebody is very hungry, who needs help. But because of some of these guys, our past experiences and those things where they go on,
you won't be tempted to even help. And I bet one also crying now. Baby, you're also baby free now.
That's right.
Okay, it makes sense. Sing cremado so tie me hu cremu papa.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, but Satire, like I did some funny thing. Obi bisa biskana say brefie beji.
Talking about this, I have one female friend who told me this. Says some of the ladies, this is what they do. Not like a woman, yes, if you ask any scan of you, but any scan also no, you know, say guys need to be now and pay billing. See the very moment I became Casem, they will stop like, you know, worrying you. Maybe a guy is hitting her up most of the time, not texting, not friend. So to avoid the person, no, I can say, maybe I'm here, see, with an independent say. When they be a dependent reading message and a dependent reading message, you don't cancel who give no way. Maybe almost it's like they are way out they've picked just be able to avoid guys almost so side.
But what's the account proverb with that? Ubi a D and you water.
You might say that. And I'm more back with
I chop some.
So if I can't believe I said this on camera. Jesus.
So if he asks me money,
I have to delete that one.
I delete it. Where I add the message. If he asks me money, where I delete you, where I add the message. The next day I will chat you. Pretend like you didn't ask.
Hey, wait, is this what? Hey, asshole. What do you do? What do you do? Who knew?
I dare you shame me. But that is true. I mean, some girls have their way to that, because most of the guys who go over, girls need to be say how to be friends with someone, how the scheme is like a scheme, is like a schematic thing, how it has to go. Being friends. You get it. So I mean, it's all that. Oh, Charlie, you
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. You're a good boy.
Yeah, growing up,
very good boy.
Growing up now, I mean, I've lived in America my whole life. You know.
Yeah.
Growing up, we call your senior brothers them man to pack picture about them own. To say you who be, to your master.
G unit.
So
okay, let me ask you this. Ever since you started dating, percentage-wise, I don't know if you'll be able to put it in a percentage-wise. Of all the girls you've gone out with, maybe like something like on a date, how many of the ladies have ever offered to pay, or to split the bill? Have you ever had that situation before? See, you go out with a lady, somebody you are speaking to, you are getting to know, to form a relationship with her, and then see somebody you are dating, and then go out, still on the topic of dating a Ghanaian woman, that the lady has offered to pay the bill, and after she's offered to split the bill. Have you ever had that experience before?
Oh yeah.
How often? From a scale of 1 to 10, if you meet of 4, I don't know the number of ladies you dated, probably no more than 10, but from 1 to 10. See, if they are about 10, how many have ever offered to pay or split the bill?
Okay. So my
So
ex,
every 2 years in nyame
so
do pa.
my ex did. My ex did. My ex did.
Your ex did. Hey. Is it
I
X2?
mean,
X2 and X back.
X2.
X squared.
X squared. So
H.
so those
So
have paid. Those have paid.
Let me ask you, did she ask you out or you asked her out and you guys went, or it was a plan and you guys went out and then she decided to say no, today they might meet you? And I said she knew probably you didn't have nothing, oh my meet you, and I said how did it happen? And how did it happen?
So the first time she paid, I think she said we needed to go out. Like we should go out on a date.
Yeah. So she asked you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then she paid for the food and everything.
But you then you are lucky with girls though.
The second time I asked her out. We split the bill.
Wow.
Yes.
So how did you even leave it?
Why for asking you this question?
Because believe you me, not many girls in Ghana.
I wanted to say
not
something.
Many girls.
No, listen.
So you see,
girls
of late that I know, they like picking the lifestyle of the Western world. You know, like buy me some flowers, no, mommy flower, bouquet, and we say be romantic towards me, but they don't copy that side of the Westerners.
Yeah.
Say the Western world, then the lady would want to pay, and I said they would want to split a bill because we all said we are going out on the date. They don't learn or copy that one, but they want the full affection, all the romantic stuff you can ever do to make her happy. No, they want you to do that, but any manner they also have to copy to spice up the relationship. No, they are not copying. That is why I'm saying that if then you're able to get a lady who is willing to split a bill with you, who is willing to go out with you and then offer to say, I want to, take care of the bill. That's a way area with two things who knows buying and I know to buy money you so which is which. So I say it's one and so they are better. Who did not tell? It's the YouTube owners who buy it.
Oh,
at this point I'm calling you.
And at this point too, me anything that's happening in my life.
So when you do what it's the same.
I accept that. Whether I did good or I did bad. You see, but I was about to say this before your question. Ladies that I've gone out with, that I paid, I took care of the bill. The first time or the second time or the third time, about 90%, like 99.99%, we didn't date. It was just we went out. I was getting to know them. Okay, so let's go out. Then I paid, but eventually it didn't work out. We didn't date.
Okay.
You back.
Alright.
So I don't know about how some other guys to have had that experience.
So
eventually, if I see it to be said, if the lady is not really interested in you, it can't get to that point.
Okay.
But I had a female friend whom I went out with. We didn't date.
She was just a friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
She paid for the bill.
She footed the bill 100%.
I had the money. She didn't want to. She didn't want me to. You see. But then when I after the date, I was just thinking about it. Why did she do that?
Oh, I was just jovially saying stuff, but I know there are girls who are good
yes.
Good ones,
yes.
split. But most girls lately, because most girls I know, if you watch them or you have conversation with most girls, they have the notion that you are the guy, you are the one who has to fill the bill, you are the one taking me out, you are the one who is you are the guy, so you have to be, taking care of all expenses involving us. Most girls, that is the notion. The idea they put and this agenda or the name no.
Yeah.
So they are not interested in anything about money. So we are going out, so I have to take, a cut of the bill and then, pay. They never want to do that.
You can't mean 1 year experience. I take this lady out.
Okay, let's end with that. Then go.
I take this lady out.
Yeah.
it's just funny, you know. I literally called a friend that Charlie, I did bring this lady to your place. So make you organize things, give me. So
things like that. Things like what?
Food and how we go chop and everything. So my party organized the thing, give me. So I come out from my house, go pick the lady from in-house, go out. So as we go out, we dey chop, we dey vibe and everything. So it was at the time she had wanted to leave. We are done with eating, talking and vibing and chit-chatting and all that. No, he said this girl didn't pick money.
That's how someone else would do it.
Right, and I had no idea. You see, it was something I had no idea about.
But why would you even go out without picking money? That's our conversations.
So then, I picked the boat for her. So the boat was to take her to a stop, then she'll continue her journey home. So she'll have to pick a public transport home. So I picked the boat for her, and I literally forgot to pay
for the boat.
Yes, that was my mistake. I accepted.
But did she tell you that she didn't have money?
No, she didn't tell me.
Tell her, how would you know to be?
Charlie, ask this girl rich house name.
Or front or belly child.
Hey, you're wicked. You didn't.
But so if somebody says,
we'll
be the way Pierre or tell you them where they are. Or life as was some point to know.
She was ranting.
So you are setting to come and or I don't know to me about. How did she come there?
That one that I chose to. No, it was.
You are wicked.
I mean, I forgot to pay for the boat. I just forgot to. And also do on that driver no. Hano. I'm saying Kafre because I had Momo. Yeah, in Kafre me. Charlie was
intentional.
Oh, it wasn't intentional, bro. It wasn't intentional. This experience,
okay, let's end with this. I know I said that was going to be, but let's end with this. Have you ever had the experience of offering to take a girl out? Now, on share or in a restaurant or whoever pub. Now to one on any friends about. Have you ever had that experience before? Because I've heard people talk about it, but I've never had somebody close to me say that. I remember one day, now I used to see, this actor, no kind of experience, he said, but the girl, I don't know if you've had that experience before. Have you ever had that personal experience before?
I didn't show.
But so how did you know that she sent her friends there? And as I catch her, so she told you she would be bringing her friends.
No.
So
we discussed that we are going out. And see, you see a okay, fine. Me will feel me see me home. I think it was one of these festive seasons maybe.
Yeah.
Me will feel say Xmas was a brief. Me will feel me see me home. Actually, me see me home. Then she called me. Yo, what's up? Are you coming? And I was like, yeah. I'm almost getting ready. Oh, okay. My friends are here with me, so they literally want to meet you now. Was waiting.
But how was the conversation like? Did you tell her that you wanted to meet her? And I said he said he wanted.
The date was between herself and I. So
you don't get why she.
I don't know.
Ghanaian girls, why do you do that? If somebody is offering to take you out, I mean, even if you want to bring your friends or something, at least you should give the person prior notice. Or can't just say, okay, I want to come with my friends. Are you okay? If the person says, I want to meet you, I want to go out on a date with you. But we are going out on,
I don't blame her though, but it's just
you don't blame her.
It's just fun. I didn't show up. I didn't show up. Like I didn't show up.
Yeah. A killer. No more other than
man kokra.
Yes, a mobile you could do a
then she called me. She called me and she was like,
so why didn't she tell you that she wanted to bring her friends? Now when you see the partner I say I want to take you out and now I was friends about
that time. Let me free go crew
Yeah, I'll talk now.
Just imagine.
Let's go.
Just imagine.
Hey, we feel have maybe.
So what you
Can't go for this.
Why did you?
Hey, man, can you?
I know you're coming
Charlie, man, can you cry? Charlie, on that note, I mean, the conversation is getting, interesting. The DHI, we talk for like 2-3 hours, but I think we have to end it. So if you're a guy watching me, if you're, anybody watching me at all, leave your comments down below in the comment section. Your experience with a Ghanaian lady. How has your experience been dating a Ghanaian lady? How fun has it been? How tough has it been? Any experience at all you've had with, dating a Ghanaian lady? Drop it down below in the comment section. And also, I want to indulge you to, track us and follow us up on the various social media platforms at DJK Studios. DJJAY DJK Studios on Instagram, TikTok, and then on Twitter. Follow us because we have a lot of stuff coming your way. This season is going to be fantastic. It's going to be, worth your while. We are going to make you have fun and enjoy yourself whilst watching us. On that note, like I always say, pursue, overtake, and recover. And then the girls who like bailing guys for no reason. Ghanaian ladies, Mungum my wife, YouTube, they love you. Charlie, do you have any last words for our people?
So, guys, and my pretty and beautiful ladies out there, what's really talk? It be conversation, it be my opinion, it be my experience. Be some general thing, but me. My turn off or that thing like about meeting Ghanaian ladies be what I was just literally pinpointing on the approach, how she go respond, how she go react. It doesn't take a dime or a penny to be just polite. Ghanaian ladies for like most of them for learn, or let me say some of them for learn how to do that. At times, go cry with a bad intention of approaching you or an intention of approaching. If you are being nice, it changes the notion, or it changes the way the person is even going to treat you. You get it? Yes. The way you approach the person, it can give guys a way to. I don't know if you watch the wildlife. Oh yeah, how lions and tigers chases animals. The one way they stress them plenty, You see, meeting somebody, having a vibe. Most Ghanaian ladies, like most of them have vibes. Me, I the like vibe. Ubeshi will be there, you go vibe. Sometimes one tiasia, vibe no one tiasia, it chill than to be cold, to be mean and all that, those kind of things. Then later on, we say, oh, okay, hey boy, Michelle no Nantibia later on. Benz, and I say he's in this firm or he's doing this, so then make I give him the chance. You're not giving us a chance. I've had very nice experiences with Ghanaian women, but I know they mean to me Kanwa. I'm being I'm being professional.
Get out of here. This has been the time on the Get Down with me, your host DJ K. See you next time on this note. Bye bye.